how's it going out there today, guys? So today I have one of several upcoming reviews on these Kizer knives that I picked up. If you guys don't know, Kizer Knives is a high-end knife maker out of China. Don't let that turn you off because they really make some quality blades, guys. This is part of their Vanguard series of knives, which are their more budget-friendly line. They're made out of different materials, but still very quality materials. And before we get into this, let's just take a look at this knife. I mean, this thing is just beautiful. Look at that blade. And these awesome textured G10 grips. I mean, just look at that thing. That is just a beautiful, functional piece of art, in my opinion. We'll go ahead and show you. This is the box that it came in. Nothing too fancy. Kind of reminds me of like some of the higher end flashlight boxes out of China, like 4.7s and stuff like that. And again, this is the Kizer Intrepid Vanguard Series. So this knife is set up for tip up right hand pocket carry. As you can see, the clip's on the right hand side. According to their specs, it weighs about 5.18 ounces. The handle is made of G10 grips and stainless inserts. So it is a frame lock knife. I'm sorry, an insert lock and not a frame lock. But the more high-end versions of this knife have the frame lock. Of course, it doesn't have the G10 grips. It has titanium, a titanium frame. So this is obviously is a flipper, and it is on ball bearings, which is very nice. This thing is very smooth. I'm really impressed with how balanced this knife is, and I believe that contributes a great part to that and the bearings to how easy this thing flips open. I mean, it's just so smooth. I'll stop talking so you can hear me flip it, and you literally won't hear it hitting anything until it stops. Now, this Kizer Intrepid flipper was a collaboration with an American knife maker named Ray Laconico. It kind of shows Ray's customs designs and adds, you know, a lot of value to Kizer's lineup. Now, this blade is made out of VG10, which is a high-end Japanese stainless, I believe. A lot of your high quality kitchen knives and cutlery knives are made out of that material. I've heard good things about it. I have not actually owned a knife in VG10 before, so I'm not positive on how well it will hold up. I can tell you one thing: this thing cuts amazing. I mean, it is like a laser beam cutting through stuff on what I've used it on so far. I've really been impressed with the sharpness of it. Now, from what I understand, the sharpness on these from the factory are can vary, but this one seems to be sharpened very well. It's definitely sharp. Let's see if I can showcase that here for you. So as you can see, very, very sharp. The length on this blade is 3.57 inches or 90.8 millimeters. The total length of the knife is 8.23 inches when opened, or 209 millimeters. The blade thickness is 0.0126 inches, or 3.2 millimeters. I really like the texture on these handles. A couple of the other ones that I picked up have really smooth G10 grips, and I really like the texture on this one. It really gives you quite a nice grip on it. The only thing I kind of wish it had, you know, a couple serrations here or something like that to really put my thumb in place, but not a big deal other than that. The pocket clip on this thing is titanium, and that's another thing I'm really impressed with on these knives. These pocket clips are so sturdy. You know, like my some of the CRKTs and stuff like that I've picked up. That's one of my complaints, is that the pocket clip isn't quite sturdy enough. I will not have that complaint on any of Kizer's knives for sure. If you look here, you can see, try to get it into focus here, how centered this blade is inside the handle. I mean, it's not touching either side. It's perfectly centered, which is always nice to see, and you don't always see that on some more budget knives. So, like I said, this is their budget line, but really they don't sacrifice any of the quality. It's just that they're made out of slightly different materials. So I definitely love this knife, and I would definitely recommend it. If you guys are looking for something that's nice and you know, a piece of art, but a piece of functional art, I would definitely look into the Vanguard series of these Kizer knives. The reason I decided not to go with something, you know, one of their more high-end ones, was because, you know, it's going to be an everyday carry knife for me. I don't really want to be carrying a knife that's $200 or something like that, you know. I can't, it's going to be hard for me to replace if it gets lost or damaged, and I really don't want to beat up something that's that nice looking. So I think this is a nice in-between of very nice looking and, you know, something you can show off, but something that's very functional and you can everyday carry as well. So yeah, guys, I've got a couple more of these, so reviews on them will be coming out soon. Obviously, this is just more of a first look type of thing. After I've carried them for a long while, we'll come back and revisit them and see how they've held up and everything. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to check me out on VidMe if you haven't already, and y'all have a great day, and we'll check you out later.